Hello and thank you for watching another tax software training video. In this video we're going to be discussing the Schedule C. Very common form, commonly used, and for some people can get a little bit confusing. So wanted to show you first of all how to navigate to the Schedule C. We've got a couple of different options. First option, and probably second most used, would be the use of the form finder. Down here we can type in anything we want. We can type in form description or form name, and it will take us directly to that, or pull up all of the options matching the information that I've input thus far. Okay, so that would be the first way to get to our Schedule C. Second way, come up to the income menu. The income menu presents you line 7 through line 21 in a little less intimidating format for those that are new to tax preparation than going down to line 12 on the 1040. You can see right here number 6, business income loss, Schedule C. Okay. The more experienced preparer way of navigating would just be popping straight over to line 12, clicking on that, and hitting new. Presents us with our option to Schedule C or CEZ. We're going to go Schedule C. First screen that it takes us to is, what is your business code? Do you know the business code? If you don't, that's fine. Go ahead and search it right here. Or you can go ahead and enter in your description, either of which satisfies the IRS requirement. I'm just going to come in here, search it. We'll say that we were in construction services, and what did we do? We were in framing. Very common. Go ahead and click that guy. Now, it puts in our business code. If we didn't have a separate business name, it was our personal name, we're a sole proprietor, and we're using our social, and we're working out of our house, you can leave all this stuff blank, or you can go ahead and absolutely fill that in. So if you're familiar with the form, the Schedule C, the 2-page form, this is very much, actually it's exactly just taking us right down the page. So we've entered in the heading information so far, and then it takes us to our questions. Our questions are very much standard. What was your accounting method? Method of use for valuing cost of inventory. So these are answered correctly for 95, 98% of all Schedule C's done. In the event that you're dealing with a clergy, pastor, or minister, there's a bunch of different rules for those guys, and you should know what you're doing before you mess with those, in which case you need to change these responses and update these. I'm going to exit this, and it takes us to income, expenses, and business use of home. Jumping straight into income, very, very simply, we can go into our gross receipts or sale, hit F10 if we would like to create a statement. I would just come in here and enter in June. We had $1,000. July, we had 5,000. We had a great month in August, and if I could spell, abbreviate, and we had 12,500 in sales. Amazing August. Let's exit here, and then we have our Form 1099 Miscellaneous to attach straight to the Schedule C right below that. So you don't have to go out and create a form link and association and this and that. It's right inside the Schedule C for you. So we're going to click New, click our payer information. We've just got two bogus employers in here. Go to line 7, put in our 2,500 bucks, hit Escape, and we're out of here. If you had an additional one, you would just click New, or you can just click Exit. So we've got our total running here. We have some pretty good revenue. You have your returns allowance, cost of goods sold, and any other income that's not caught in the above. We're going to exit this page, go to our expenses, and work our way down here. Advertising expense, very common. We've got 1,200 bucks in advertising and marketing. Car and truck expense. We were a construction worker. We use our trucks very much, in which case we're going to write off our miles. Date placed in service, 01/01 of 14. We used it all year long. We drove 11,000 miles for work. We had 1,000 in commute and 2,500 personal miles. We worked that truck. Let's click OK here. Calculates it out. Gives us our standard amount. We exit. If we had another truck in our fleet, go ahead and click New. If not, let's just click Exit. Now, contract labor, commission and fees, insurance, you've got to have your insurance other than health insurance. So we've got our bonds and insurance there. We have legal services. Oops, that's about right though. They charge an arm and a leg. All right, but what we need to touch on is depreciation. Depreciation is a touchy subject for a lot of people because it gets confusing for them. Well, we've tried to make it as simple as possible, and I believe we've done a very good job. So we're going to click on depreciation, click into the depreciation module, pretty much always using the depreciation module. If it's if you're pulling the assets forward for this business from a prior year pro forma, you would click pull and all that information would show up. It would tell you you got some stuff in here. Do you want to pull it forward as well? We're going to click new, and this is a air compressor. All right, date placed in service was the beginning of the year, and the cost was $5,000. The useful life, we're just going to straight line this, keep it real simple, and it's got about 10 years before it blows up on us. We're going to click OK. It breaks our depreciation out for us, $5,500 a year for the next 10 years. We're going to click Escape, Escape, and there's our depreciation calculation. Very, very simple. We're going to put in some supplies. We had a lot of supplies. And what else we got in here? Rented some machinery. Not to make this too much longer. We'll exit this. And we then are out of our expenses. We have the option to view the form if we want right up here. We can do this pretty much anywhere in the software. View the form in its true IRS layout. And it shows us exactly what we've got going on. And it follows the process follows right in line the form, right? Heading information. Here's our questions. Here's our income. Here's our expenses. And everything breaks out just like we're accustomed. So we're going to jump out of here, back into the 1040, and look at our line 12 information update with our profit or loss. In this case, we got a $6,000 profit. Thank you very much for watching the tax software training videos. We appreciate your time, and we look forward to working with you this year. Thanks so much.